You know what? Let's go into the text real quick. I want to know, because these could be people doing police reports. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, let's see. About the Mount in Matthew to the scribes and Pharisees. Matthew 23. Let's go there. Pharisees sit on Moses' seat. Hold on. Okay, where did I put those glasses? Oh, up here. I mean, I guess we could use it on this, but let's see. The scribes and Pharisees sit on Moses' seat. So do you observe whatever they tell you, but not the works they do? So this is like hold on, let's see. Okay, let's see. What's it doing? Mm. Oh, I gotta wait a second. We'll change it. Okay. All right. So these people want to be in charge. They want to stay in charge, is what this is. I'm guessing. Hmm. Matthew 22. What you coming over here doing all that for and then crying? They tried to leave me come stick the babies up on me real fast. When I was in the middle of getting in the groove of things. You know, a lot of these men, they just trying to be soft. They trying to be too nice. They trying to keep a hold of these women, but they was already told. We talking about wisdom and the Empress over here and God. And they like, oh, whatever, to preserve these people or something. I can't, I'm coming for these people with the sword. Ain't gonna be none of that. Let's see. Then for these men that got all this money and all these moves, why is you holding on to women and lying and manipulating the situation around these women to get them caught up, or just people in general, men, Americans, whatever, to get them caught up, or the real people that's the real power here, like me? Why you holding on to them while you could go and have any woman you want? I'm talking more about people that don't take, because a lot of people don't take at-home moms seriously. But I think it was Dave Chappelle. Somebody did a comedy skit about at-home moms and said, you don't want to go fuck around. There ain't no warrior like the at-home mom. You get what I'm saying? Like the at-home mom, because she tactical. She a multitasker. You know what I'm saying? She get dirty. All those things. What is you doing under there? Mm-mm. I think she's eating my cards. I don't know why they do that. What you doing underneath there? Hmm? Okay. I'm telling y'all that these people are kidnapping people or stealing people's DNA and creating friend groups. They're creating friends groups as if they're friends with us so that they can spend our money or have positions. They claim to be it, right? Hold on. She's eating up my cards down here. Hold on. No, honey. You can't do that. You cannot. Honey. Ouch. Yeah, but you can't even eat these cards now. You can't even eat those. It's nasty. It's not good. Okay. It's a lot of weekend at Bernie shit going on. Whew. All right, because I want to know who exactly was being talked to is why we're going into this. Persons are rewarded and punished only for their own actions, but the Pharisees shared in the disposition of those who killed the prophets. So, that's why we keep seeing the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, or whatever in the friends group that's around the person. Because I was hearing, if you hang with them, you are them. That song just came on a second ago, and it's like no, because somebody is not hanging out with these people. You're giving the appearance that somebody is hanging out with these people. Somebody is not. I'm not hanging out with these people. Okay, so these could be hypocrites that's saying, "Oh, did you see Lisa and them at the club last night?" You know that's a robot. You know that somebody is doing something here. All right, all right. Mm-mm. This could be a bunch of young girls. Even like if some of these people, it could be their own children, cousins, friends of theirs, or something like this. Your problem is you went against the Empress, the Emperor, Empress. In case somebody didn't know, my feet is so ashy, y'all. I'm supposed to be going to get my nails done, but they just came and dumped the babies here. Hold on. And one of them is missing. Oh, there it is. Um, like my feet are white. Okay, white like wool. Okay, right now. And I'm still gonna go today, but I just wanted to go in the daytime so then I can just, have it already done. And then all of a sudden, I didn't talk to this child all these days. And then all of a sudden, then she was calling me, but I didn't even pick up the phone. I thought it was telemarketer still. And so, oi, Gabi. No. All right. So let's see. It is see what you need to know. The problem is there are people that is trying to talk to me. Okay, what she say? Talking to me is a privilege. You do not have privileges. These are people that's talking to me or like, hey, do it like that, and they talking to the emperor. These are people that was given these false notions or false positions or paid their way into positions. And so this is a whole nother loop here. Also, some people don't want to see people that they promised things or they brought them along the way or whatever this is, some shit like that. They don't want them to get in trouble because I brought them with me and I was, well, you should have been paying attention to what they was doing. So it's saying, so it said that when Jesus spoke to these crowds and his or her disciples, which again, these could be all Judases in this day and age. This could be past, present, or future, but in this day and age, they're all Judases. Then nobody did nothing. Yeah, leave it all behind. Nobody of whoever these people is, whatever. They've been getting, racking up money and living a different lifestyle, even if this the past 23 years, 21 years, 5 years, 15 years, 10 years, 3 years. They're different now. These are not the same people, or they're not in the same lights. And it says, have sat on the chair of Moses. Jones. All things, therefore, that they command you, observe. Therefore, that they command you, observe and do. Now, so somebody is like I said, monkey see, monkey do energy. All right. These could be people that's just jumping into the pit. Like they ain't got their brains no more. You got the strength card energy. And then you got anxiously stressed out, whoever this is. A king of swords could be in reverse as well because of a death. Somebody did not provide the logic and impartial judgment when it comes to a death here with this devil in reverse. Somebody could have said this person was a devil or something. They killed this person or did a soft kill or made them mentally retarded, or that's what they're saying that they did. They may or may not have, I know what I'm saying over here on this channel. I don't need nobody trying to tell me how to speak on this channel. We got judgment here. And then we got a provider of emotional support and maturity with this royal purple energy here. Okay. So this is somebody that is a actual, possibly a royal person, or I don't know what you could be thinking with your, I don't know what chakra is the purple one. But like these are a bunch of like servants or city workers or civil workers or Pharisees or scribes, and they're trying to talk to Jesus or Christ or, God or a higher power or a actual royal. Now, I'm pretty sure these people have made other people higher than the royals in this, dimension here. They've created new titles or something like this because they feel like they killed the royal family, or nobody respects the royals and the governor. I mean, well, in the presidents or world leaders or whatever this is anymore. But these are a bunch of hooligans or a bunch of people that were doing ruthless things here and there, possibly. We don't know who they are. You do. You probably know about them when I'm telling you about them. For they talk. Okay. So we have somebody that's talking and doing nothing. Okay. And then we have the hangman here with damn that sucks. So these are talking about persons, right? Okay. This could be people like, oh, they're getting on my nerves. These people are taking over the city, but the police ain't doing nothing. The city workers, they're not doing anything about it. Okay. What I talk about, I haven't seen any of this. It's the Gnostic energy. It's the God in me to be able to talk about it and maybe know. Right? But I haven't seen anything. There's things that happen to me. I did not see them happen to me. But if you're trying to get my mind to go back to that energy, I might discover something that I did not know happened to me, or something that could be written that's written wrong that happened to me that didn't really happen to me. This could be also, like I said, it could be a dangerous thing because somebody could have been sent in to do something to you. They produced a body, but it wasn't you. And then in some cases, they could have produced a body and it is you, but you could be immortal. So it ain't your case. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. It could be a person trying to, like when we talk about these wizards and sorcerers and stuff, this could just be people trying to keep you out of something where you would be able to judge supernatural things or something like this, because all the other ones are corrupt. So if God got a new group of people that have a mind to look at these things, they don't want them like in that show Grimm or something. They don't want them to. I don't know why I feel like somebody's going to finish off somebody or something like this. Like somebody could be going visit somebody in the hospital, try to kill them in the hospital or something. Like, like these people ain't talking about this in front of my face. But those could be people that's carrying elements of someone. These could also be witches. I seen something where a witch was like sucking, like she sucked out the air out of another witch's mouth in order to bring her back to life because she stopped breathing. Somebody could be trying to go find out where somebody is so that they could, like at the hospital, so they could finish the person off and suck the air out of them. This could be cat energy or black. You know how they say the cat can suck the air out of somebody's lungs or something. So imagine your family or your children know that there's a clone of you around here. It's harmed somewhere. And everybody's just waiting for this clone to die because they attach some finances to this clone. And when this clone dies, they're going to take this money. They're not telling you, hey, no, we're going to go over there, get the money. We're going to bring it back to you, mom, because, you know, we love you or something. No, they're doing something else with it. It's a young group of women. These are maybe also women that are young mothers. They just started having children. They don't have any children. These are young people. They know they can't use me or you or something like this, right? Look, damn, that sucks. They're making fun right now. Somebody could be in jail, okay? Or somebody could be in some type of situation here, a mental illness facility, and somebody wants to give them some medication that will put them out of their misery. It's something like this going on. They'll say, oh, this person saved up all these medicine or whatever like this. And they'll say they saved up all the medicine, they ate it at one time, and then they just killed themselves. Okay? Maybe they don't want to perform some kind of act or be some kind of way or do something. All right? So somebody could be in prison or, I don't know, the police ain't doing their job. They could let people come in there and kill somebody. I don't know what they doing. Okay? What are y'all doing? Okay. All right. So it says, all things, therefore, they command. Okay. Somebody is doing them, but do not act accordingly. Okay. To their words. Okay. For they talk, but do nothing, and they bind together heavy and oppressive burdens. Because again, anybody that's a police officer that's just going on, some people, they have to be tied to these tarot readers that was a part of this shit. Because ain't no police officer, there could be a detective or something that hear you say something, they're doing the same thing, seeing how people's minds work. Unless they're regulating us to the states and the cities that we're in, which you're not going to be doing to me because I'm not no Queen of Cups. I'm not no Queen of Cups or no shit like this. So the World card Ace of Cups or the Empress Ace of Cups is something totally different here. But I would have to be in my kingdom ruling. And then the information that's coming to me about what I need to do about my kingdom, when I throw it in my Ace of Cups, God is going to alchemize that and tell me what to do. But if I got the Ace of Cups and somebody trying to stick me in suburbia USA in a boring life when I got big things to be doing here and refuse me a position that belongs to me already that I was born into, and I can't use my Ace of Cups, and they're testing me on my Ace of Cups, but I'm not experiencing nothing. I'm not watching the news. I'm not watching heavy movies and things like this. I'm not doing anything to accumulate. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not experiencing anything on a higher level to be able to judge anything on a higher level, but my mind is made up to. You get what I'm saying? So this is these people's problem. I don't know what's their problem. It's like they want to, that's why I said with these type of situations, there's growth and development that comes with it. And as that comes with it, you move on. Nobody's supposed to be sitting here stagnant with that energy. It could get stale. I don't think that you're going to lose it or I'm going to lose it, but it could get stale. It could get boring. You're seeing that somebody is trying to conform you to do something for free that you definitely should be getting paid for, or again, at least protected because you're doing it. And somebody's not doing that. So I'll come over here and play with you. And so you don't have to come here if you don't want to, but I'm about to break my fucking neck and go deep on some shit. And I don't even no, you crazy. I don't fear nothing that these people got to say. Whatever slip out, slip out. But I'm not about to go hard. I'm not about to go all the way in. No, I'm not. I'm not. That's crazy. So somebody else could be doing that. Oh, I'm going to beat this first. I'm about to make this look better on me or something like this. Go right ahead, because you ain't that. Yeah, we got the messenger of slow and steady, the Knight of Pentacles. All right. This could also be somebody saying, hey, this happened. But like I said, if somebody's just listening to a certain tarot reader or something like this, and it's talking about crimes, first of all, these people ain't ordained to talk about things that will be that high up when it comes to maybe even civil matters. Most of these people are talking about what's going on in the projects because these people is hooked up to a different server, or who's cheating on who, or who, who want to date somebody else, who laying in the bed thinking about another person because they made the wrong decision. This is what most of these people is talking about. And they could even be in rooms where they're observing higher level information. They're not going to come on here and tell you about it. They just want to know it so they can know it, so they can be high and you can sit low. But, they're not even supposed to be high. It says, and these could also be people watching you and see a person come in your house and choke you in the middle of the night, and then they don't say nothing, or give you some kind of medicine every day in your drink. And they don't say, yeah, I was watching at 9509 Termitine Street, and one of those nurses that go in there, she been giving that lady something strange. And I noticed that lady can't walk no more. Do you think she giving that person something that could debilitate them? They're seeing this stuff. These are people also that could be seeing men having access, or other people having access to people's homes and go and do gruesome things to somebody. They're not saying anything. They're calling it Diddy parties. So why are you even talking about what this is with Hollywood? When there's people right here in suburbia USA that's getting Diddy parties brought right to their doorstep because of who these families and who these clans and who these people are. It don't make no sense. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Why you want to be in the tarot card so bad? Your mom don't want you looking at tarot cards. So we got conflict in the garden here. These are people like, oh, well, just do this, or just be that, or be a sunflower, or just go into the woods, or just go. And it's just like, this is what's coming in my music here. And it's like, just realize that these people are going to be moved out of the way eventually. All right. So again, it's saying, and they bind together heavy and oppressive burdens. This could be binding you to other energies, but other people. This could be like celebrities trying to get into heaven or something like this, or stars, and they're binding themselves to us and using our good energy and giving us their dirty energy, and then we're being attacked or something like this, or other people, just other people in general, while they go through a process or a trial or something like this. And I'm just saying, you're not getting away with it over here. And they say, well, injustice. Well, no, wait a minute. Remember that when 1,000 of y'all thought to come up against me in these communities and something like this? I don't have to get wrapped up and say nothing about something that's happened to. I'm going to keep on talking about myself. I could see that ain't nobody going to do nothing for myself. So, like I said, it's like being in the airplane, bitch. I got to put my mask on first before I help any of you niggas, even the kids. So, excuse me. Yeah, we got preservation or perseverance garden here. These is also some of these people that are carrying the energies or the spirits of their fathers or these other people or these strangers, in order for these strangers to get into our homes and get close to us. Yeah, we got damn that sucks. I'm telling you, somebody's doing something to somebody right now. Holding on tight, 4 of Pentacles, Son of David in reverse. These people are in reverse. And they about to be looking like a fool moving forward. Somebody about to take a leap of faith, maybe. Okay. We got the sun here in reverse. This could be a son of God or sun energy that they're trying to put the lights out for this wheel of fortune. Somebody is like a pirate or something. They come in and I also get pirate. So somebody is somebody that go and sleep with people to rape vagina, whether they're invited into it or not. This could be what somebody is doing. Okay. And they could have a pirate energy with a empress or a queen or something like this as a mate, not a worker. So this person may be having all the power, or they may be trying to have power over this person. Okay. And they might be saying, oh, you was with me, or you was doing this. And it's like, no, the fuck I wasn't. It's something like this here. Okay. This is also people like, oh, the princess, they don't do nothing. Like, they only go to these people that's loyal and say, oh, the empress said you got to leave. She don't want you around here. Oh, my goodness, I never did nothing against the empress. But they just getting rid of people that they want to get down. They want to get rid of people that they want to get rid of. They're just doing the wrong thing. Or somebody sent Rebecca Snow away yesterday, but they put down that they sent away Margaret Brown. It's something like this, okay, to mix up the people here. All right. And it says here, and then they laid them on men's shoulders. What do this sound like to you? Let's read this again. But they do not act according to their works. I'm a nurse. Oh, so nurses give people put roofies in people's drinks in order to knock them out? Look, according to their works. They do not act. I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. I'm a police officer. I'm a lawyer. I'm a this. I'm a that. For they talk but do nothing. Okay? And they bind together heavy and oppressive burdens, and they lay them on this could be fat people too. Fat girls. Okay, but anyways, heavy and oppressive burdens, and they lay them on men's shoulders. This is making me think about like a black goat or a black animal from my one cards. All right. So something is being preserved. Let's see. The Chariot, death. This could be mentally stuck. See? Eight of Swords. Something about mental, like something like mentally ill, okay? And then we have death, okay? And then we have happily fulfilled place. They're using the Gay Rights Act, which should be a cease and desist, maybe even starting today, for a temporary cease and desist, because this is what they're using it for. Whatever that law is, they brought back into Wisconsin in around the time of COVID, when people were fighting against getting the vaccine for their children. Whatever laws and acts they put back in place that year when COVID first happened for mental illness, it was in order to do something that they was doing back in 1849, to say that men can, if somebody doesn't have the right thing, say you don't want to vaccinate your children, but your man do, or your other half does. They can get you sent away to a mental facility if you don't want to do that. Say you're Islam and your wife is not, they're Christian. Okay. They can say, oh, she don't want to practice. They don't even have to say nothing to you. They don't even have to say, hey, honey, I want to be Islam right now. And then the wife say, oh, no. Or, oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Whatever it is, they don't have to say nothing to you. They can just say in their heart, I'm Islam. And then if the woman is still online talking about the Bible and Christianity, they can strip that person, drug that person, put them on some cart or something in the middle of the night, roll them over to some mental facility and place them in there. And the woman will wake up brainwashed, not knowing who she is, as long as her name or somebody else's name or on the paperwork. These people might even be dying in these places. We read something like, I had at an estate sale, I bought this book about mental illness, I think, the history of mental illness in Wisconsin. And we read that book on here, and it was very fucking specific here. False accusations against women, doing things like, it's called, I look at it as shaken baby syndrome. When somebody's going through something where they're not really familiar, they're just taking baby steps into something, whether this is telepathic communication, whatever. These people shake the person so hard that they actually kill the person. So if I'm dead, a whole bunch of people about to go to jail. Mm-hmm. So do you see what I'm saying? So again, if this not your husband, if this was just an imposter, or it was a robot, or it was a stalemate, then they can't make that decision for you anyway. You see what I'm saying? If something is so full, one-sided, and these are terrorists and criminals, they're not even the real people that you think they are. All right? They're not the real people that you think that they are. Yeah, these people could be indebted. They could be doing this so they can get money or credit, or use your credit, or use your information or something like this to get things done. That's why we talk about the structure of something, so that the police were concerned about in their area to figure out what is this stuff? Why is people what this is something weird going on. You this could be somebody in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they listen to my channel here. And when they go to work, it just whatever I said, now that they looking at these papers in these forms, it's like, I know this is penal code such and such. Somebody been using that to do like this. I told you that lady wasn't crazy. That's exactly what they're doing. And then bingo, that person is activated in that sense. So any other things that come through their desk or whatever, they may have a change. They may have a chance to change something and free someone. And then some people could hear what I'm saying and they got a very good understanding. And then they don't do nothing about it. They just keep on letting these people funnel these people through imaginary mental health situations and things like this. Okay. All right. So again, we hear about this even with Queen Elizabeth doing this allegedly to the sister at the beginning of a reign, but it might not have been Queen Elizabeth. I said Karina. It could have been somebody name could be Karina. It could be somebody else totally and entirely. All right. Yeah. So somebody wants somebody to carry a heavy burden, but it's in reverse here. All right. And then it says here, it says, and they laid them on men's shoulders. Now, these are women. These are foreigners that are laying this on American men or American God's shoulders. So these are women, foreign women that come in here and mate or get with these, not every single one of them, but through the test of time for centuries, they've been doing it. You have to learn how to read, man. You have to learn how to read, baby. School ain't teaching you this type of reading. That's why they mad about some God making somebody some way to be able to do something this way. You're not getting it there. You're picking who is the fairest of them all, who's the strongest man, who's going to be the richest. Some of us are girls. We were turned girls, or we just are girls, and we just are the man. We are the man. I am the man. I'm the man. Okay? And so I don't need you to go playing around between my legs to prove that I'm the man. I said what I said I am. You get what I'm saying? I didn't ask you to go do anything. Okay? So it says here, these could be people that's doing all these things, and then these people are just carrying these loads or carrying these cases on them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This also making me think about like I don't know, you know how people put those sashes on people, those sashes, or I'm getting like the brownie, the Girl Scout little sash or something like this. It says, but not with one finger of their own do they choose to move them. All right. So these are the police that could be hearing somebody say something, and then and these people will not do something. They may be also making you put their somebody could maybe making you put your finger on somebody, but they're waiting for you to do that so they can take you to jail and then own you. And so now you're in a situation where this ain't like where you see somebody going into convulsions and they are possessed. And you know, if I'm Jesus, I could touch somebody or put oil on them, and they may have a headache and they may feel better later, or something like this. This ain't that. We're talking about tech is involved now. We're talking about superhuman computer systems, people, weaponized individuals or human beings. That they don't have to go looking up this justice book or this Black Law Dictionary. They already have it written in their heads, so they can cause stumbling blocks for the Jews, and they can cause whatever it is for someone else. Okay? So again, it says here, okay, and again, some of us could be battling these people. They're not showing up in your life. You have not been able to get any information on these people. You cannot go obtain somebody unless you have the information. But if there's shadow people that work for you or the crown or whatever this is, or your family got going on, they are the ones that's supposed to be moving the people. This could be watchers. These could be the eyes. This could be whoever this is. They got these gifts so they can see bad things coming and warn people not to enjoy it and pay for an app to put on their phone so that they can share it around online. Okay. All right. And then humiliate people. Do you understand? Okay. That's not why you have that. All right. What are y'all doing? All right. So let's see. All right. So, when you're actually working, look, we still got this sitting out here with the crown. People are supposed to be bringing you messages. They're supposed to be sending you information. You're supposed to be able to flip through a file, and somebody's supposed to show you files of recorded information, phone calls. Somebody's supposed to be showing me log sheets or files every day with phone logs on there, pictures of somebody. If you're trying to warn me about somebody in my house and you're scared to come by, drop off the envelope at the door. And then I could say, oh my God, I seen this. Okay, get out of my house or whatever. I see what you were doing. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever this is. Okay. So there's something like this here could be going on. They still have to have people around. You know how many people are around somebody that's a king or a queen or an emperor a day bringing this information towards them? They don't just sit there and think it up. They don't just sit there and fucking think it up. It just don't make no sense. Okay. So we have this energy of all right. So in fact, all their works they do in order to be seen by men. So these could be people that are dressing up. Okay. Dressing up to, there could be people linked to you or bind it to you. So, okay. So you'll see your feed is going on. Somebody could be cussing you out. Okay. You see, okay, what did I tell y'all about your feed? You going through your Facebook feed and people are saying, oh, yeah, I'm the one, da 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 da. I've been in my body watching my feed and knowing that somebody had anchored or tried to pin someone to my mindset. And there's a AI bitch on there. What you doing? In the feed connected to Facebook, talking to somebody else that's watching what I'm seeing through through a retina scan. Do you get what I'm saying? A moment of glory in the garden for the strength card. Because I know that that's not energy that's directed towards me. It could be directed towards somebody that's going to try to look through what I see or something like this at the end of the day. It's like girlfriend and boyfriend. Somebody is a watcher. It's like bait and catch or something. Somebody is trying to aggravate you to get you to act out of character by putting stuff in your Instagram feed and your Facebook feed. And the other person is probably damn near in the same house with you. And they are trying to get into your temple. And between them two and their little laughing and flirting with each other, you be thinking that somebody's sending you some energy. No, that's them. Do you get what I'm saying? That's them doing that. So somebody could be making you the third party now or something like this. But even when you were the main female, the person was not sharing. They did not have you. Even when you were the main female and the main male, somebody was not letting you use your main female benefits and perks. The main male or the other half was using all of them. They were using your perks and they were using theirs. Do you understand? So somebody was just in the dark. You were not using yours or theirs. This is why these people are kind of like professional at it now. And they've added somebody else that want to think like they do and think like they do or whatever. That could have been working behind the scenes with them in order to play in your face. Yeah, somebody is not working. These greens are not working independent. They can't see. Provider of authority and charm. They're looking to the sun. They won't say that. They're going to stunt in front and show up well dressed and everything and just, try to say, let this work for myself. But they're actually getting this energy from the sun. They're siphoning from the sun. All right. And there's an end to this. Okay. Like this would be like if you ran away from something, okay, you could run away. But with this technology, these people got to remove this shit. We here to get them to strip. They wanted us stripped. Now you're going to get stripped. There's an ending to these people here being combined to the sun. The sun is in the upright. They're not. Why would the sun have to go doing anything when the sun is the sun? Why would they be having to go to jail? It'll be a group of people that should have loved to work with the sun and go collect the things for the sun. They didn't have to break one law. All they had to do was take the sun around because they're the ones that know how the canvas work or how the terrain works. They didn't want to do that. Yeah, because they would have been in a happily fulfilled place. They listened to the wrong person. So why should you want these people still connected to you? Stealing. You doing something weird. I don't like it. Yeah, not you. Somebody sees clear blue easy. Okay. Somebody is not interested in working with these particular people. Okay. This is what's coming up here. Starting stable. They don't do anything stable. These also could be money hungry people, weed heads. These could be people from the green area. Something like this. Okay. And then we have the Chariot with the police here. All right. We got future plans for a bloodline to get justice here, or for one person. This could be one person from this bloodline. Yeah, for movement here. Okay. Nay. I thought you said if the babies came over here, you was going to look at the babies. You was going to, come down more and look at the babies. And something like this. Oh, my goodness. My feet, y'all. I don't even want these feet on right now. Let me stop saying that because my toenails do have a different shape to them. I don't know what happened to my regular feet. Okay. Whee, Gotti. Okay. Yeah, these people are like a gang here. It's some kind of gang activity. So if the police is not doing what they're supposed to do, then I'm guessing that there's a different type of energy that has to come in and do what they have to do. We had to go to the next step up. Possibly. And again, I'm sitting here. You should be the ones that if you listening to my channel and you're trying to help out or you're trying to be heroes, you should be the ones, oh, who's the next step up? Okay, guys, let's go ahead and look this up and let 10 of us call in and try to get some calls in today because that is what's going on. The fact that person said it, right, is my first, is the second witness, right? Because I can't, I can't listen to everybody, but if somebody's coming to my channel, then they come in to listen specifically what I'm saying, right? Okay. Yeah, messenger of slow and steady. What are you fighting over that piece of paper for? Give me that. Nobody can have it. Yeah. What you getting mad? Don't be looking at me like that. Okay. What's the matter? Where's your mom? She said she was just going to the store real quick. Where is she? You don't know? I can't find out either. All right. So. Christmas lights. Yeah, we already did these videos though. About the choking, the dreams of people choking. Somebody sneaking up in here jealous. The us people sneaking up in here and trying to choke somebody in my dream. With a Christmas light and with a shoestring. Like they getting some kind of gift at the end of the day. Like, I don't know. I feel like these are a bunch of people that was convinced to do things. Like they're going to get something. They're not getting anything. It's like, oh, it's in a system. And then after everything is done, then you get this or you get that. And these people ain't about to be getting nothing. They're also paying so that they can seem like they're haughtier or have higher than somebody. Something like that. Yeah, and judgment is on them for doing something here to try to put the sun in reverse. And then walking on. These could be people that go hit the sun, poke the sun, take incriminating pictures or embarrassing pictures, and then they go walk forward here. Okay, these green people. Okay, holding on tight avenue. They can't hold on to something tight anymore. Damn, that sucks. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see what this is. All right, their works, they ordered it. So these are people that could be dressing up real nice and pretty, sit in front of the camera, trying to get men to look at them. Okay, so they can lure them away from the Empress or whoever else they could be with. All right. Um, maybe they party with these people or something here. Cause I'm seeing somebody like putting a woman or a person over their back and like you too drunk to drive home. Come with me, you know. Yeah. See, now remember, for some of these people, they hiding from us, okay? Yeah, they're hiding from us, or they're hiding their works. It's not like these people are coming in like, yeah, I just killed 3 people today. I killed 3 zombies or whatever this is. They're not doing that, all right? It's not your business to go being nosy. Uh-oh. What is that in your mouth? What is going on? Come here. Ugh. I breathe. Calm down.
It's a good day for you when you're sitting there and 2 babies get you something and then you look crazy.
What do you mean?
You heard me.
No, I thought Maya was just going to the store real quick. Oh my goodness, I ain't ready for this. I wasn't signing up. Okay. We got the devil here. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can put. See if I can put. Something. Oh well. Well, they're not supposed to really watch TV. Let's see. This could be also people like seeing people on the street corner and not moving them. You know, excuse me. These could be like some of these cities where homeless people are, like these people that's on these drugs and stuff, okay? Yeah, moving them. Yeah, this could be like in California, Skid Row. This could be people like over in these places or something like this doing something. All right. This could also be these money hungry people could be in somebody's library or in their or in somebody else's garage or something, and they are taking out these cars here. Um they're taking out these cars here and using them for their own good, but they don't even have a driver's license to be able to drive these type of cars. Okay. It's like with slavery, when people came back to claim the rest of the slaves or whatever, right? Or they bought their family members back from slavery. These could be people that's like Friday Night Freddy people that's going and retrieving their people and then buying them, you know, but putting them back into servitude or something like this. Okay. They're putting them back into servitude, or they taking them from one master and putting a person up to somebody else here. And these people do not have the driver's license for that. They don't. Because what? Even you look about slaves or whatever, you got your slaves, that's your house slaves and your other slaves. Okay. Now, what I think is these are some people that say somebody is a Friday Night Freddy person and they date a guy. This Friday Night Freddy person, this is like the teacher's pet. Like the owner of the company really likes this particular robot. And this robot start to learn some things about the company through because they always with this person. It's like this is a robot designed to be the best friend to the owner of the company. And then it starts getting smart. And then it starts taking over. And then they kill this master. And then they go out and start getting the rest of these people and then like, I don't know, hacking them or I don't know, doing something weird like this. right? And then they all gang up and then they blame the owner and say the owner was hurting us. The owner was doing this. The earner, Ernest, somebody's name could be Ernest, but they were not doing that. People don't know that these are robots. That would be a good ass movie. People don't know that they're robots, and so what are they gonna do? They're gonna go out there and start trying to chip other people and turn these people into robots, and then they're gonna try to control them. Or if one robot that's just an entertainer robot starts learning how to claim robots, then he's gonna act like he's the big bad robot, and he's gonna be the boss and bully all the other robots and things like this. He or she. Okay. Okay. And then again, they're gonna train these robots to do what they do, whether it's Donald Trump, whether it's JD Vance, whether it's somebody else, they're gonna train them to start doing things the way that they want to get them done. So this could be like a showdown. Be to like me, because I know Moment of Truth is a robot, but I don't know if it's old or it's new. Because I don't know if it's no old or new, but I feel like it got a kink in it. Cause somebody sounds like a robot. You get what I'm saying? So it's saying, in fact, okay, let's see what else it says here. They do in order to be seen by men. For these could be people that's also in the shower. They know, oh, they watching us in the shower. Some of these people might be rich. Some of these people might be celebrities. And then they're like, oh, let me do this for them. Let me do this for them. And they're ruining it for girls that would not ever put themselves up on a chopping block for that type of activity. But they could be being stalked, or the cameras was wrong in your house. Okay. But the cameras may not be wrong in these people's homes. Okay. And again, because you're not binding anything to the fucking Empress, you're not binding nothing to God, fool. This is why if I'm in this energy right now, I'm not looking at nobody as a counterpart, not even the one that I'm with. You know, just like this person was able to go out and screw all those women in front of y'all and you didn't say nothing, or you just snaked it through on tarot instead of saying, girl, if anybody is with this man, he out there doing this and that. This is his name. And you about to get sick because one of them girls got HIV that he just slept with last week. Nobody said nothing. Nobody saying nothing. All right. So again, um, it says, in fact, all their works they do in order to be seen by men, for they widen their phylacteries. I don't know what this is. This could be oh, spreading butt cheeks. I don't know what this is. Or they might lay on their bed and spread their legs open, or I don't know, something like this. Or they go twerking, or I don't know. It says enlarge their tassels. This could be also people like eyelashes. This could be ponytails. Um, this could be what? These could be putting weights on somebody's nutsack. Okay, I don't know. Somebody could be doing something like that. Yeah, supporter of ambition and business and success. Again, um, yeah. And then we have the temperance energy here in reverse in the Empress. So somebody could have a clone or a robot in this person's honor saying that this is what this person is doing, but they're not. The supporter of ambition and business is the sun here, the Queen of Wands, and she's shedding light on what people are doing. Okay. So if we already know about clones, that means that somebody in some arena is using a clone that look like me or you to say that we're doing something, but we're not even doing this. You could be at home lonely and trying to be bummy looking and stinky so people won't mess with you. And somebody is saying that you out there doing this. What is going on? Girl, you about to kill your sister. Come on, honey. Come on, baby. Come on. You just scrunched her down up everything. Oh, come on. Oh, baby. Come on. What's the matter, honey? Oh, we're mad, honey, baby. Oh, what's the matter, Nancy? Oh, Nancy, baby. You don't cry. I saved you from your sister. It's okay, honey. Listen. It's okay, booby. honey, it's okay. Oh, you don't like that. Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh, sweetie. Oh, sweetie. I know. I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, for real? Oh, that's what happened? Oh, my goodness. And we mad? We mad. Yeah, I know. You were scared to death, wasn't you? Here. Come on. Yeah, I know, honey bun. I know. I know you just a little thing. And that sister so big. I know, honey bun. Yeah, it's okay, sweet. It's okay, sweet. It's okay, sweet. Mm-hmm. What did she do? Nope. Okay. No, she just squished you down to the max, didn't she? Honey, why you do that to your sister? I'm about to be done with y'all. I'm about to be done with y'all. Can't take it. Yeah, I'm about to be done. Because I didn't even sign up for this, really. I really did. You okay now? Oh, Nazi. Nazi, baby. Why is you so mad? Okay. Yeah, I know, but I really. What did you do? Well, her sister just tried to smother her. Almost to death. I don't know what to do. She tried to what? Smother her almost to death.
Who? Which one?
Honey.
Honey tried to do Nezariah?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. I told you she's bad.
She wasn't doing it on purpose that much,
Yes,
but no. No. I think she just got shocked and scared. She didn't know what to do.
Oh.
He's waiting for you to tell her.
It's
no.
hot, baby. If it's hot, you don't eat it. Okay. Bro, Moon's like,
Yeah, she's a savage. Though.
like it was hot.
She just gets.
But she didn't understand, like, that was causing her pain.
She just gets overtaken by the idea.
It's not even hot. They don't got no teeth, do they?
Not yet. They got
They
none.
have us 2 teeth.
Well, they got the start of some teeth.
No, those
Something
teeth are
like
in.
it.
Those 2 bottom teeth are in.
They're all the way there.
They're all the way there.
They're all the way out.
Yeah.
Show me what?
Nazariah has 1 tooth.
I don't believe that. What the? Oh my
They're like a Rose bunny rabbit.
What the heck? That's why I've been wondering how they've been able to just chop
Eat
chunks
stuff,
out of
yeah.
stuff.
And Nazariah with her 1 tooth. She is the one start of the tooth.